Now, cricket fans have come out in their numbers, and my colleague Jade Polza is at a fan park in Durban. Jade, maybe tell us a little bit about what is happening at the viewing area where you are at. It was probably jubilation at some point, a little bit of heartbreak at the moment, but still celebrations knowing that our national team was able to get us to this point.
Well, I can tell you this much, that Proteas supporters are very heartbroken, but they are very proud of their boys. This lot over here have been screaming for South Africa and have really been throwing their support behind the boys. Unfortunately, it was not meant to be. However, many are saying that they've done incredibly well. Sir, you're live on SABC News. Just how are you feeling at this moment?
It's not what we wanted. The results doesn't reflect who we are as South Africans, but we are proud of the boys, and I feel like we stuck and we fought really hard. But at the end of the day, we're really proud of the boys, where they come from, and like what they did for us. And we as a fans to support them. We behind our nation. Yeah, but today it doesn't mean nothing to us, because 100%, I know when they go back to the World Cup again, it's a stepping stone for them as well. It's the first time for us being in the final.
Thank you very much. I'm just going to bring you in here. So you said although the boys didn't make it all the way, but they made us very proud.
I'm proud of the Proteas. I'm proudly South African still. Well done to our boys. We still came runners up, and I'm proud of them. We were still 7 runs away, but we still did it. So yes to South Africa. Well done, boys. We're still proud of your Proteas.
So close. Next time.
So close.
4 years.
We will reach home.
Come
we
on,
will reach home one time. We will reach home. We will reach home next time.
When we talk about some of the players, because it was really touching close.
Yes.
Miller played an exceptional game tonight.
Amazing. Miller played amazing. You know, he's whenever he comes on, we always say boom, boom, Miller. And Klassen played a fantastic innings for 52 and amazing. Just unfortunately got out, but anyway, you know, next time it's going to be our day.
I think if Miller and Klassen had stayed in for just possibly 1 or 2 more overs, we would have won. A runner ball, you know, at the end is so close, but obviously if you get wickets in T20, it slows that run rate down. But we could not be proud of the boys, and we're proudly South African, and we can't wait for the next World Cup.
We're proud about reaching the final. Yeah. That's it. We reached the final.
Go Proteas!
Go boys!
There you have it. That Protea fire all the way, and despite the boys not making it all the way to taking the trophy to South Africa, but really, really proud of the boys, and this lot shares a sentiment that really they showed Protea fire on that field this evening. It's back to you in studio.
Oh, absolutely. Protea fire. Those are the kind of fans that we love. We will forever remember the Proteas for reaching the final of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. Yes, they fell short by 7 runs, but what an outing they had. Now, at the Bullring, my other colleague, Percy Gadlo, is at the fan park. Percy, I know that people have braved the cold to watch the Proteas. What a fantastic final it was. It was end-to-end stuff. We were on the edge of our seats. It was a nail-biter. So unfortunate that we couldn't bring it home, but what a moment of pride for all these South Africans.
Good evening, Zion. Good evening to the viewers at home. It's disappointment. The fans that we spoke to just after the match expressed pride as to how the team went the point that they reached in the tournament. Them reaching the final is an achievement, but mostly there's disappointment. Most are saying already that they'll be at the OR Tambo International Airport to welcome the team when it lands on Wednesday. We know it's scheduled to arrive on Wednesday at 10:30 in the morning. But as I say, we've spoken to just over 10 fans when they went out here, and it's disappointment, but they are saying the future is bright. I have with me now, I'll bring him in, one of the fans. I spoke to him earlier on, and as you can hear, the fans are singing, they are excited, but then there is disappointment, as I say, but the pride, they will never take away the success and achievement of the team. Can you tell me what your name is and how are you feeling at this moment?
Good evening to everyone, thank you. My name is Jeffrey, Twitter, that's my surname. I just witnessed the game now. Obviously disappointing that we did not win. We wanted this win so badly. But I believe the boys tried their best. They did what they could do. I mean, the likes of Klassen, they pushed us. The likes of Miller as well, they tried. De Kock, they tried as well. But I think the Indian fast bowlers, they are so good. We can't take that away from them. The spin bowlers, we dealt with them decisively, but we struggled to handle the fast bowlers. Especially Taraj, he's immense. There's nothing you can do. That guy is for me, he's world class. And unfortunately, by the time he was bowling, our best batsmen they've left the field already. So yeah, disappointing that we did not win. But also, I mean, it's sports. One must win, one must lose. But the final was so good. I enjoyed the final. I mean. Hard luck to Proteas, hard luck to South Africans, hard luck to all of us who are hurt by the loss. But at the end of the day, as I said, it's sports.
And then at some point, when we had Klassen and Miller betting, it looked like it was going to happen. What would you say was the turning point in the game?
Yeah, I think we got excited at some point because I feel like the wicket by Klassen, you should have just let it go because the ball was off-wide on the off stump. But I know, I mean, he was coming from 2 6s and 4s, so the blood was starting to boil, and he felt like he can do more. But unfortunately, some bowlers are smart as well. I think they outsmarted some of our batsmen today. It looked promising, as you say. At some point it was 25-24, but yeah, it is what it is.
Thanks a lot for your time. Yeah?
Thank you,
Thanks
sir.
a lot.
But I'm here.
Zai, I'm with one of the fans
You
here.
know
Let
me.
me find out. Yeah, tell me, you were watching the team and the match just finished. Unfortunately, we came short. We needed 7 runs to win the game. How are you feeling after this match?
Jimmy Mutoko from Limpopo. I'm disappointed, but I love the boys. You see the problem? We left with 5 wickets, people outside. Why we don't take the risk? We left with that. We need 20. People 5 outside. Take the risk, man. If you win wicket, it's wicket, man. 5 people outside. We move. Now, what is disappointing? But the boys, you make us are proud. We love you, and SABC, we love you. You bring us the news. We are here and Wanderers, you give us the good things. The game was good, but the boys will come you, our champion to welcome you. You play well the whole month. We love you. Don't fight with you. The sleepers coming home, but we want the cup, man. If you can see here, look, my man, look. My mom from Limpopo. You know how much I spent to come here? 1,000 rand. Now I must go back to Limpopo. No cup.
But at least you are proud of the team, them reaching this far and giving it a fight. They gave it their all and it was close. Thanks a lot for your time, my brother. Hopefully in the next World Cup they'll do much better than they did this evening. As I'm going to bring one of my colleagues here. We spoke earlier, we were watching the game together. What my brother was saying there was that the team, the players rather needed to take risk at some point because we had about 5 wickets and a lot of balls where if we had gotten a few 6s, we could have come close and probably we would have gotten the game. But as I say, I'm with one of my colleagues here. Aya, can you just tell us, I was watching the game with you, it was tense and very nerve-ending at the end, towards the end of the match there. Where do you think it went wrong for the boys?
I mean, I think 170 was a good score. I think we could defend it. I think maybe 6 runs, 5 runs shorter that we couldn't get. But I think the guys did well, man. I think we end up being in the final. It's the first time. I think it's something that you have to celebrate. I think the guys have said it. Under 19 they won it, and now it was the World Cup. I think they did very well. So let's just celebrate them. 2027 we're hosting it at home. So we've broken the whole thing that now we can still play and we can still get into the final. So the same thing that you guys are going to do, going back to all the time where we're planning our celebrate them, we still do that. They've done well. They did something that the country has never done, those champs. So let's celebrate them, let's keep our heads high and support them. I know it's tough, but let's just keep our heads high and support them, and when they come back and the champions that did well for us. 2027, we're hosting it in our own home ground. Look at the head Wanderers, like we just finished a cricket game here. Everyone is here, like there was a game getting played today. but there's no game. The game was playing overseas. That's the support that we have. I think the culture of cricket is coming in, same as the rugby culture that we're building here in this country. So 2027 is ours. So the guys will be here. They're playing a home ground. So let's support that and back our boys. So we're looking up to 2027 and we're taking it home.
I like the fact that we should be proud of them, and of course they did give it their all. We saw when they started they lost 2 or 3 wickets and it looked like there was no hope, but then later on the pendulum sway in our favor. It looked like now we were in control. I mean, it was a roller coaster.
Yeah, this game, you never know with this game, man. It's I think where I felt a bit of pressure the wicket of Henrik Klassen when he went out. I think if he stayed 1 or 2 balls in or 3 balls in, I think we've been saying a different story now. So it's a game of cricket. It's like that. So we just take it and yeah.
Thanks a lot. Koli, back to you in the studio. You had there, fans are proud of the boys. They did well, as much as there is disappointment. Everyone is saying on Wednesday when the team land, they'll go to the OR Tambo International to welcome it back. Back to you in the studio, Koli.
Thank you so much to Percy. Indeed, we will all be at the OR Tambo International Airport to make sure that we welcome our boys in style. What a story it would have been, especially when you look at Aiden Markram, who's able to win it in terms of that Under-19 World Cup, and now also taking the boys all the way to the final, coming so close, just 7 runs shy of making sure that they claim victory. And of course, I can tell you that the Indian bowler Jasprit Bumrah has been named as the player of the tournament. Of course, India, they are the 2024 champions of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. South Africa coming so short, but what an outing and an innings it was for them.